What's good, y'all? So we back this day 4 of the Edge program. So today we got a full body workout. We're gonna be in the gym. I usually on weekends I like to work at the home gym, but I need dumbbells for this one. I want to do as accurately as I have it programmed for y'all. I'll have substitutes that are going to be in the PDF form of this, and also to my guys in the membership as well. So today with day 4, we're going to be starting off with our incline bench, supersetted with RDLs. So trying to choose weight is going to be challenging for both. Now with the incline, we got 4-second eccentric. That's going to be 4 seconds lowering down, no pause, and then slow back up. So we're doing that for a set of 8 to 10, whichever one you can kind of get to. If you're starting it down with the weight that you use and the reps that you get, then we superset that with 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps on the RDLs. And same thing, but the tempo is going to be a little bit different. We got 2 seconds on the lengthening, no pause, and then 1 second on the concentric. So let's go ahead and get into these. First set, wasn't too bad. I definitely think I'll probably do better with dropping down to like 65, 70s. Just trying to make sure we keep tempo up, intensity up. So, I know for me, as far as maxes go, usually, I ain't gonna say max, but the highest that I've done with incline has been about 95s, 90s. And those were for sets to like 6 or so. So for these, doing it especially in a superset fashion, I say definitely drop it down to about like 75, 80% of what that is. Just make sure you're getting solid work. A 4-second eccentric, then pushing it back out. A lot of people probably think this incline is pretty steep, which for some it might be. But the biggest thing is like we all have a different excuse me, angle to what chest cavity sits at. Mine is very steep, so I put it at a higher incline and still feel it in my chest. If yours is pretty flat, then you can go a little bit flatter and feel that activation in the areas where you need it. third and final set coming up. So that last set really had humbled me on the side of how much this tempo is really playing a part. My bad, y'all. I'm looking for my straps, but see if that's the main part. But it humbled me and how that tempo is really playing a role and how much fatigue I'm feeling. And it also showed me how much my grip strength is getting out. So while this program is for us to get our first win as quick as possible, it's also one of those things that it allows us to be able to see where our weaknesses are, what stuff we want to work on, what stuff we want to fix up, so that we can work on those things as well. And hey, expose that grip strength this time. But first set was at 75 on these incline, then 70, now we're down to 60 because I kept falling short in the reps. First about 4 is no problem. So when I get to 5 or 6 and I'm gassing out. So we'll make sure we get all these reps, get all this work. That's 6. So brief little break. Let's get this. Turn the baseline into a cluster set. Wrist shots for these. I want to get these done right. I love the lower body lifts, man. I don't like to cheat those. I don't like cheating on my exercises, but some of me in lower body. We got a love relationship. To the pain, to the ups, to the downs, I love it. Superset done. Now, I have to head over. Our second one, gonna be seated rows mixed with dual kettlebell front squats. Superset number 2. So on here we got our seated cable row, 3 sets of 6 to 9 reps. And straight into dual kettlebell front squats. 3 sets, 15 to 20. So if you haven't caught on yet, kind of with this full body, working like a contrast, how can I say, contrast work capacity or work type. We're doing high reps, so moderate intensity on lower body, low rep, high intensity on upper body, especially with this slow tempo. So we see the cable rolls, about 3 second eccentric or loosening or lengthening, 1 second on the pull, 2 seconds on the hold. Alright, so that's the end of day 4. Once again, it's a full body day. Working more higher intensity on upper body. Lower body got more volume focus. But as you can see, it ain't for the weak. I'm tired. The volume really got to my legs. I'm working a lot of strength lately. But you know, just let you know what you gotta work on. Like I said at the beginning of this video, these first 2 weeks are to get you wins as soon as possible. But at the same time, it's to test yourself, see where you at. test and eval at the same time. So that's why this program is so important. And it's my number one recommended one for all my clients when they first come in. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, get on back to the house. It's already late, about 9:30 at night, had a late one tonight. But I'll see y'all on the next one. God bless you.